I just got back. I'm getting picked up right now from the bus. Guess where I went? Try to guess. Try to guess. Yes. If you said New York City, you got it right. Woo! Had the most amazing time. A girlfriend and I, we decided to go. We ditched the families. We ditched the husbands. We had a blast. And we spent less than $350, which was totally cool. Because that puts the budget in a budget trip, doesn't it? Well, let me tell you. There are some things in a trip that you can control and that you can't control. Transportation always is a huge portion of the trip budget. Where to stay, your lodging, is the next largest. Depending on where you're going, it can be the next largest. Those are the two biggest factors. Food, souvenirs, and your attractions, those are all within your control. Transportation was a big deal that we got worked out. It was great, and I'll tell you about that, but let me tell you about the hotels first, okay? Hotels, New York City, pricey. It's just, you can't find a cheap place necessarily to stay in New York. Now, there are hostels that you can stay in for around $50 to $75. We looked at those, but part of the purpose of the trip was to go out to see family, so I wanted to be close to them. When we looked for a hotel, I wanted a free shuttle that could pick us up. We were coming in from the Long Island Railroad from public transportation, so I wanted a free shuttle. I wanted free Wi-Fi. I also wanted a free breakfast, so I decided to check Long Island, which was going to be close to family. Found a delightful place to stay, and guess what? They had everything I wanted. The free shuttle, the Wi-Fi, the breakfast, you got it. Even had a business center so we could print things off as we needed with no cost. So that was like really good. I'm losing my hat here. It was a Town Place Suites, and get this, total, done, tax and everything, $189.77. So for less than $190, we got into the hotel. Now keep in mind, I only spent $350, a little less than that, on the whole trip. So we took the $189 for the hotel room. Well, we were able to find some cheap transportation. We'll talk about that in a minute. Now, let me go ahead and go back to, in New York City, when we got there, we had to have meals. A lot of the meals, several of them were like fast food and so forth. And so those, I just spent out of the cash. Transportation in New York City, the cab fares, Long Island Railroad, that all came out of the $100 that I had put in cash. Souvenirs came out of the cash fund. We did, however, decide that we wanted to go to the Hard Rock Cafe in New York, because when you go up there, you come back, you're telling people about the trip, and all our friends were like, did you go to the Hard Rock? Did you go to the Hard Rock? And I'm like, So we knew we would have to go there. I wound up coming out of the Hard Rock for less than $20 for dinner. I got the pulled pork platter. It was like the pulled pork, a couple of sides, drink, total, tip, tax, everything, for like 19 and change. Part of what helped on that is I'm a AAA member, and they give a AAA discount of 10%. That's oftentimes the cost of a beverage or goes toward tip, pays part of tip. I was able to get a tea and the entree, and like I said, less than $20. So that was good. When we went to Long Island, we went to this restaurant called Hooligans. A sandwich and fries, soft drink, and that was like $16, $17. So those were the two actual real meals that we ate. My girlfriend found a tour online. We were able to get a half-price discount on that. We did a lot of walking around. We went to Macy's, got to see all the Christmas decorations. We went to B&H Photo. We walked around Times Square. We walked around Herald Square. We looked for souvenirs. Penn Station was kind of a big deal because that was the base of our transportation. My girlfriend, we got discounts on the Long Island Railroad tickets, discounts for like disability travel, senior citizens, and certainly peak and off-peak. So we made sure we wanted to go during an off-peak time. Now, my cousins, we did get another nice restaurant meal because my cousins were kind enough, they took us out for lunch at this spectacular restaurant. Everybody wanted to know, did we go souvenir shopping? Yes, I even brought back extra postcards. That really saved us the big bucks is we got Megabus tickets. And I booked in advance. And guess how little I paid for the Megabus tickets? Are you sitting down? Of course you're sitting down. You're watching a video, right? I hope you're not on your phone. If you are, sit down, because you will not believe what we got these tickets for. $10. So I bought the tickets for myself and my friend. $20 round trip to go to New York City. And there was a couple of extra little fees there. Spent Tuesday evening seeing some of the sights, walking around, kind of getting a feel for it. Took Penn Station, Long Island Railroad rather, out to Long Island, spent the night there. Back in, spent all evening there, left around 1 in the morning, got back on a Friday evening. Spent less than $350, transportation, tickets, the whole thing. Oh, and I did buy souvenirs, which that cost is also totally in your control. You know how much money you want to spend, so stay within that souvenir budget. There were places that had t-shirts for like 4 for $20, had the postcards for 10 cents each. So it really all fit together. And so I hope this helped you put the budget in budget travel. And if I can go to New York City for less than $350, you can too. So go try it. My hat's off to you. Yay!
Oh, there's Squeaky. Ready? Tolan, now!